Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Dan Wynn, and welcome to the Financial Freedom Journal. Today, we're going to be discussing why the home that you live in is not an asset. Hey, before I start, I'm going to go ahead and put out my shameless plug. If you haven't done so already, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Why your house is not an asset. Before we go into that, we first need to talk a little bit about the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset, in its simplest form, puts money into your pocket, and a liability, in its simplest form, takes money out of your pocket. So if it brings you money, if it brings you cash flow, if you're continually getting some kind of passive income off of it, it is an asset. If it's continually taking money away from you, then it is a liability. Banks don't consider your mortgage an asset. They don't consider your house an asset because there's a mortgage attached to it. It's a liability. It's a debt that you owe. So for 99% of the people out there in the world that own a home that is thinking of buying a single family home, it is a liability. It is not an asset. Wealthy people buy assets. Middle class and poor people buy liabilities. Assets are homes that generate income, are businesses that generate income. Liabilities are cars, single family homes that you're paying down the mortgage, shoes, clothes, anything that does not put money into your pocket.
Now hold on right there. You're telling me that my house isn't an asset? Well, what about when my home goes up in value? Huh? What do you say about that? What about the appreciation? What about appreciation?
Look, market appreciation is just speculation. And if your train of thought is that you can get rich off of market appreciation, you're sorely mistaken, my friend. You can just have a conversation with any one of the millions of Americans that bought homes in the early 2000s with that same mindset. As soon as there's a market correction, you will get decimated, especially right now in 2019, where I think that we're on the verge of another real estate market correction. I think it's going to happen within the next 6 to 18 months. The real estate market is very cyclical, and it works in cycles of about 10 years or so. Every 10 years or so, there's a recession followed by growth, then another recession followed by growth. And it just keeps happening over and over again. And you can look back the past, 50 years or so, probably longer than that. Every 10 years or so, there is a market correction, either a slight market correction or a major market correction. You start to notice trends, things that typically happen before these market corrections. And one of the things are the Fed starts to raise the interest rate. Then you start seeing more homes being built everywhere. And then you also see lending opening up. It's really easy to get a loan right now. Those are some of the key indicators that usually come before another market correction. And then if you start paying attention to the financial gurus out there, the real financial gurus, I'm talking about the decamillionaires and the billionaires, people like Ray Dalio of Bridgewater Assets and Warren Buffett and Robert Kiyosaki, people of that caliber, and they're telling you, these people with very long and established track records, you listen to these people and they're telling you, hey, the writing's on the wall. We're probably going to see another recession in the next year or so. Kind of shouldn't take that stuff lightly. I say all that to say, don't think market appreciation is going to save you. Don't think because you buy your home for $200K right now, when you go to move 3 to 10 years from now, you're going to be able to sell it for more than that price. That may or may not happen. It's speculation. Now let's talk about a few things that you can do to ensure that the next thing that you buy is an asset and not a liability. Remember, we said an asset puts money into your pocket and a liability takes money out of your pocket. The rich and wealthy buy assets, and the poor middle class buy liabilities. If you're going to buy real estate, consider buying a residential multifamily home. A residential multifamily home is anything that is 2 to 4 units. Once you go over 4 units, 5 and above, that's now a commercial property. But if you stick with the 2 to 4 units, you can use any kind of conventional FHA or VA loan to purchase. So why do I recommend a 2 to 4 unit residential multifamily building? I recommend that because if If you have 4 units, you're living in one, the other 3 tenants are paying down your mortgage, right? So that house is no longer taking money out of your pocket. Therefore, it is no longer a liability. Now, in that scenario, likely what's really happening is you're living in 1 unit for free, 2 units are paying your mortgage down, and you're cash flowing off of that last unit. So now it is classified as an actual asset. It's putting money into your pocket versus taking money out of your pocket. And again, you can use any conventional loan, any VA loan, any FHA loan for the purchase of a 2 to 4 unit home. Trust me, I've done it multiple times. It's classified as residential. Anything 5 and above is commercial, which would require a different type of loan. But anything 4 and below is a residential unit. It's the same type of loan as taking out a loan for a single family unit. Bottom line is, if you want your home to be an asset, invest for cash flow. Do not invest for appreciation. You can't rely on appreciation. And that's it. Hey, if you disagree and you believe that your single family home is an asset, please leave a comment down below explaining why, and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Also, check the notes down below. I'll put some links down there that can help you along in your financial freedom journey. Again, thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out, if you're finding value in the content that I'm putting out, please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, and that's it. This is Dan Wynn signing out.